Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brennan, and welcome to the Fire Emblem Heroes Summer Celebration for year 2.5, also the half anniversary. Hooray! We're going to be doing some free summons of the various freebie banners, as well as after I get all the gold tickets, we're going to be pulling on Hero Fest, so that's kind of exciting. I thought about including this with my normal end of the month freebie summon video, but that would frankly be long, so I decided to just keep this its own thing. So yeah, with that said, we're kicking things off with the movement skills banner. I already have Alencia. Wouldn't mind getting a merge for that Bane removal, but I think we're going to go for Amelia, since she's actually the only one on this banner I don't have. I do have Tana, but I never use her. So let's try for that Amelia, and she can be a cool green armor marcher, I guess. There we go! Right off the bat, we got her. So this celebration is off to a good start. Praise be to Chuni-chan, the patron saint of Amelias. That is canon. I have made it so. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I remember when she came out and people were going crazy because she had the slaying axe and it was the power crept killer weapon, and people were sacrificing her for that. And then we got skill refinery later, or weapon refinery rather, and then she had armor march, which made like armors actually kind of fun to use for a lot of people. It's just kind of funny that now she's just kind of like this okay unit for a lot of people. Minus speed, that's unfortunate because she actually does have good speed for an armor unit. But plus defense is nice. I will find a use for her somewhere, I'm sure. So that was a good, successful start to our free summons. Next up, day 2 of our summer celebration, we have countering skills. Obviously, Hector is probably the best unit to go for because DC is so highly prized, but I think I still would prefer the close counter. But either of them would be good. Ike is not terribly interesting. We'll just pop this colorless and then be on our way. And it's nothing. It's Azama! Yay! Boo. Our next summon is cooldown bonuses, which is a pretty decent banner. We have the ever-popular Brave Ike, with wonderful steady breath and aether, which is much more accessible now that you can fodder 4 skills at once. You can grab Luna off of like Frederick or something, or Soul, I guess, and get aether along with steady breath in one go. You could do it before with a Silas, but I don't know about all of you guys, but I haven't pulled a ton of Silases. I think I've only got the one still, so not a very reliable strategy compared to just grabbing Luna and then Aether and the whole steady breath line in one go. Nephany also wouldn't be bad for Wrath, and Mia, honestly, I don't have much use for her. Although Flashing Blade having a 4th upgrade now does make her slightly more appealing as fodder, but I still have a Mia that I have that's got like perfect stats, and I haven't used her for anything. Do I want Brave Ike or do I want Wrath? I kind of want Wrath for Byleth. Steady Breath is pretty good though. And I could give him Steady Breath and Aether at once. Which one? We'll just take the green. We'll take green for slightly better odds. Ever so slightly. No, it's a Libra. Alright. If I wanted to plus 10 Libra, that'd be nice, because I already have my, plus 1 Libra, but not very exciting. And frankly, that Libra is, I think, the only instance of where I genuinely kind of regret building the unit, because I've not been impressed with him at plus 1. I think he really needs to be plus 10 to shine. Well. Alright, our next summer summon is Heroes with Miracle. I already have Delphia and Mist, and even if I didn't, I really wouldn't be going for Mist. So we're going to go for Sigurd. Let's get us one crispy boy right here in this orb. Probably not, but we can try. No, it is Athena. Yeah. I was hoping at least for like reposition fodder or something, but alas, it's just well, I guess sturdy blow if I ever pull a Tibarn and I want to get sturdy impact and something else, I guess. And Moonbow isn't terrible. Alas. Alright, next up we have heroes with combat boosts, and also we have the Hero Fest. And I'm up to 5 tickets, and frankly, I have the worst memory possible when it comes to these things. And I can't remember how many tickets we were supposed to get for this, but 5 feels like that was the last ticket. So I'm just going to guess that this was the last 5. So we're going to pull Hero Fest 2. And I might spend orbs on like blues and colorless to try and get Nyla and Tiki. Because I need Nyla for Null Sea Disrupt, and Tiki just seems like a godly destructive force for Aether Raids. And I would like a better Omega tank for Aether Raids because my Libra is not living up to expectations. But first we're going to start with heroes with combat boosts. Pull for Aira, or try and get a free Aira. I already have Sonya, I already have Lyn, so we'll go for another infantry sword unit that I'm not going to use. Now, we got a Laszlo, hooray! And now, over to Hero Fest with the lovely 5% focus rates. Let's hope for some good stuff. Come on, Nyla. I think Full Circles is actually pretty tempting here, but nope, Nowie. Alright. We'll focus blue and colorless. As cool as Surtur would be, I could put Steady Stance 4 on Xander for a meme maximum defense build. And Tibarn would be fun just to have another Gale Force sweeper. I'm much more interested in Null Sea and Tiki, so we'll go for those instead. Oh, well, what do you know? There is Tiki. There is something very nice. I don't know what she wants. I feel like she's actually pretty speedy because they gave her Special Fighter. I don't use armor units very often. I actually really liked them back before they started giving them fighter skills and made them all very boring to me. So I don't pay much attention to armor units. So I frankly don't remember even remotely what her stats are like. I just see her and I'm like, oh, Naga, give the buff to Soleil and then just smack her in the face and then she's gone. So I don't pay attention to Tiki's stats at all. But I'm guessing plus speed isn't her best, but plus attack is pretty nice. You know, it's never bad to have plus attack. Well, some people said that Cliff was bad with plus attack, but I feel like his stats were still already so meh attack-wise that even with plus attack, he was still going to end up below other units. But we will take that plus attack Tiki. And now we are going to try and pull a Nyla for Null Sea. No, we aren't. We could go for another Tiki and merge. What were her skills? I was just looking at it and I already can't remember. She had her dragon skill and special fighter. Did she even have an A skill? Probably. I don't remember what it was though. That's okay. We will pull... Do I want Surtur or Tibarn? I kind of want Tibarn more because... I don't know. Surtur's icky. I just know that using him, I would feel bad. Whereas Tibarn, I would feel bad, but I wouldn't feel as bad. because, you know. And the thing about Surtur is I don't even have that. Nyla, where are you? I don't even have a hard time with Surtur most of the times. If I have a hard time with Surtur, it's not because of him, it's because he provides pressure that makes it hard to deal with other units or situations on the field. Like, Surtur is easy to counter on his own. It's when he's put with certain units in certain locations that it becomes difficult. Like, Surtur on a defense tile is just no fun, but Surtur on his own I can deal with. I have more than enough counters for Surtur, I feel. Come on, blue. I mentioned it in my Byleth summoning video, but I really want Null Sea Disrupt for him, so that's why we're focusing so hard on Nyla. I've actually been tempted to fodder my Libra because I just have not had good luck with the Libra that I built. He works sometimes, but I feel like for how much investment I put into him, he is not pulling the weight. Whereas Inigo, who I just slapped Null Sea Disrupt on and then gave him and he already had a Raven Tome and Triangle Adept, he is very reliable and he has dance support. Like, sometimes he dies, but I feel like Libra dies much, much more often. He does usually tank the tiny-handed man that just appeared before us, though. Which he should be able to, but I feel like he should do more. I might actually... Do you guys want a mini summoning video? Do you want to just see me toss some orbs at Nyla while we're here? I think we might. Because I want Null Sea Disrupt. And I can't really separate these videos because of the way I recorded them together, so. So strap in. I guess we're gonna toss some orbs at Nyla. 5.31. Wacky percentages. Yeah, I feel like Libra is maybe the only unit that I actually regretted building, and that's just because I put a lot of investment into him and he's just I know he scales really well with merges, but I don't want to plus 10 him. I wanted, you know, a good +1, +2 unit that could get the job done, but he just kind of doesn't. So we will pull this red for a Tibarn. Hopefully, but not really because there's no smoke. Another Sylvia. I say another, it's because I literally just did my my Byleth summoning video, and she was there. I didn't pull nearly as much reposition as I would have liked, unfortunately. Oh, Silas! Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh man, I don't think I pulled a single Ares either. I wanted an Ares. Plus Res Silas, aka steady stance fodder. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys are now strapped in for a surprise Hero Fest summoning video. I'll try and remember to put that in the title of the video so people don't just like click this looking at free stuff and then, oh hey, here's Hero Fest. And we got a Sumia, that's a 5-star, but it's definitely not the one I wanted. You should have demoted. Like, there was no reason for you to stay 5-star locked. She has Fierce Stance in her Lance. Oh, there's that reposition fodder I needed. She got Close Defense, which should have been demoted to like a 4-star skill, and then Attack Deathlink is... They literally, like half a year later, they put that on Mordecai, who I still haven't gotten. I would have loved to pull Mordecai in all this. I think I might dump all the orbs for Nyla. Sumi is okay, but just like Lance Flyer, comparable stats to a lot of other units. Nothing that exciting on her kit. I feel like she could have dropped to 4-star, and she probably would have if they still did double demotes. But who was the other unit on that banner that did end up dropping? That was a while ago, actually. Oh, hey Tana. That's 2 5-stars, and that's my second or third Tana. Can't say I'm excited about that because I don't even use the one that I have. Man, now it's gonna bug me if I can't remember who demoted on that. Oh, it was Libra. We were just talking about him. Like I said, memory is not my strong suit. And apparently, neither is pulling Nyla. She got angry that I used the 2 copies that originally came home. I used them as fodder, and she's upset about that. After this, it will be back to saving orbs mostly for Byleth. I may throw some at other things here and there, but I really want a +10 Byleth eventually. And there's no way he's gonna get put in 4-star pool like Kaze did. Not with Distant Counter. I feel like other than Distant Counter, his kit is just kind of eh. Chill Speed is like a Grail skill. Speed Wave is... I don't like wave skills. What? Okay, that's actually kind of infuriating. Is this Tana Hero Fest? Is she the secret Hero Fest character? That's disgusting. I didn't even bother to look at the IVs. Come on, I just want one Nyla for freaking Null Sea Disrupt. Shauna rhymes with Tana, who we had. Alright, last summon. This one last blue has to have Nyla, but it probably won't. But yeah, I want to pull for Byleth. I want to get skills for him. I don't want Reinhardt. I've already got so many Reinhardts, but there we go. That's me foolishly dumping all my orbs right on time, right on cue. Dumping all my orbs for Hero Fest. Maybe I'll just chop this off and put it at the end of the video. I don't know. But to the next summer banner, I'll have fixed my barracks by the time I come back. Alright, real quick, I didn't check that Tana, and it turns out both of them are neutral. What is this? What is this sorcery? Why do I keep pulling doubles of off-focus units? And why do they have the exact same IV? That IS is rigged in some way. I don't know if it's a good rigged or a bad rigged, but there is something rigged here. I'm joking, clearly. I just have really weirdly specific luck, I guess. For this countering weapon skills banner, I actually have all of these. And of course, now he's fairly common. I barely ever use my Ryoma, so I guess I would want Dorcas the most because I do use him somewhat regularly. So being able to negate his Bane would be nice. I can't remember what his Bane was. I think it was like attack or def, so we'll just pop this one green orb and see what we get. It's not Dorcas. Is it Chickum? Bah. Well, at least it's a drawback fodder, I guess. Alright, next is Heroes with Stance Skills, which if you have been watching me for a long while, about a year or so, this was the banner where I originally got Morgan 2+10. So it's a very beloved banner to me in that regard. It was very kind to me. I only got like 2 Shiro, I think, compared to like 7 or 8 Morgans. I think it was 8. And the orb cost was very low. So I look fondly back upon this banner. With that said, because of that, I have no need to summon for Morgan, and fodder-wise, she's not great. Pretty much only Blar Serpent, and I don't have any Blue Mage that really wants that. Shiro, also pretty outclassed nowadays. Feels like for a while there, every other update was something that was like a joke about Shiro just being completely outclassed because of some new weapon or weapon refinery or something like that. Which is unfortunate because Shiro's awesome. And then I also have Zelgius, so I really don't have a need to pull for anything specific on this banner. We pull no, I was going to say we might just pull a green if one shows up, but I guess we'll just toss red, try for a Zelgius to maybe negate my Bane, or Maybe we'll get spooked by a off-banner male Byleth now that he's in the normal summoning pool. That would be really funny. It's not going to happen, but it would be funny. No, but here's Erica. I'm much less thrilled to see her than I would have been for Byleth. But, oh well. The banner was only kind to me when I was pulling blues, I guess. Oh well. Alrighty, we have heroes with Deathblow. I do have Sigbert and Delthea already, but I would love to pull Reinhardt for some AR Vantage shenanigans. So we'll just pop this red orb and hope that he wants to show up. Oh, a Soleil. Alright, I'm fine with that. Drive res is always nice to have. But, no Reinhardt, unfortunately. Our next summer fun banner is Heroes with Luna. Another banner where I actually have all the focus units. Of these, I probably want Hinoka just that I can nullify her Bane, but, honestly, that blue is kind of tempting so that I could, try for Mordecai, who I still haven't gotten, but that's just not a really good chance. Yeah, let's just pull the colorless. I thought about red also for that off chance at Byleth, and also it technically has 2 units on focus, so probably slightly better odds, but instead we just got a Matthew, and frankly, I don't care about Hinoka nearly enough to try and pull a second copy, so rip. And here comes Heroes with Distant Defense, which is a pretty good banner all around. I actually don't have any of these units. I did have Celica, but I pulled her when she first released and I used her for Distant Defense on Xander, so I don't anymore. So any of them would be good in that regard, but I want Micaiah because armor and cavalry effectiveness is pretty good, so we're going to pull that. Couldn't go for Celica even if we wanted to. And let's see what we got. Nah, just Matilda. Where is your Refine? You need one desperately. Well, that's unfortunate, but oh well. Okie dokie, our next set is Heroes with Fighter Skills. I think I want a Grim Emerge, but a Harden wouldn't be bad either. No real use for Effie's. I have a lot of her. Although when she eventually gets Refine, I guess it would save 20,000 feathers. Oh wait, no, I've got a 5-star Effie. What am I saying? Anyway, it's a Baruka, which is unexciting, but when her new power banner comes out, I wouldn't mind pulling her as a 5-star to save some feathers to get her axe, but oh well, no Grima. Next we have Heroes with Draconic Aura, and I wouldn't mind any of these. Even Ares, I've actually used all of mine for Brazen Fodder, so I wouldn't mind pulling him even. So I think maybe we'll prioritize this red. Although Kana wouldn't have been terrible, even if there are plenty of dragons that I have that could pretty much fill the same role. But it's just Apala, so yay. Our next banner is Healing Skills, which is not super interesting to me. I already have that horrible 5-star Lara Shell who pity broke me, so I'm not interested in pulling another one of those. Olwen is okay, I guess, as a green cavalry with pretty much a built-in blade tome, which would save me 20,000 feathers, but I honestly don't really need that, I guess it's not the worst thing. And then we've got Leaf, who also kind of just doesn't have anything that noteworthy. I wouldn't mind either of these two, I guess. Actually, I do kind of want to build a second cavalry emblem, so Olwen might not be bad. Let's try for her. Let's see what we get. Show me. No. Well, we got a blade tome. We got the blade tome, but not the version we wanted. Oh well. As a change of pace from some of these banners that I found rather underwhelming, we have Heroes with Fury, where I don't mind any of these. I think they're all pretty solid in their own right. Eldigan is probably the least exciting since Ares is generally considered to be better, but I still don't think he's that bad as far as like Red Cavalry goes. Could definitely be worse. I wouldn't mind getting Crom, just have a 5-star Crom that I actually want to keep. Also, he comes with the bonus of being another Dragon Slayer. And speaking of dragons, here's Myr, who I already have, but you know, another merge wouldn't be bad. So no merge, unfortunately, but we will pull this red orb and hope for something lovely from it. Either focus would be nice, or Sylvia is well, it's something. Man, I really wish she had like something better for fodder. Like, if at least Mirror Stance was her 4-star skill, that would at least be something decent. But oh well, no use worrying about it. For heroes with Swift Sparrow, I actually have all of these, which I'm noticing is kind of a theme here. So I'm not particularly excited for any of them. I guess I would like Kit Kat over here because another merge would just be cool. I like her. Nino, I'd probably fodder just for the Swift Sparrow. Actually, I'd maybe merge because mine has a Speed Bane, so that's not good. Erica, it's very unexciting. I'll probably just use her as fodder to get rally attack speed, and so someone else can get attack speed plus as well as something else. But I already have an Erica with bad IVs I was planning to use with that, so I don't even know if, well, I guess we're not going to go for Nino. We're going to try for, I'd prefer Katarina, I think, but we'll just pop this red orb, see what we get, and it's a self. Red has so much decent fodder and I never seem to pull any of it. It's very sad. Very sad. For this banner, heroes with ploy skills, I wouldn't mind Deirdre, or I guess Lute wouldn't be too bad either since I don't have her, but I think I'd prefer Deirdre just for another Dragon Slayer. Can never have too many of those. I guess a Sonya merge wouldn't be too bad either since I've already got a decent number of those. So we'll just pull this green. But it doesn't look like it's anything. Wait, never mind, it's the best thing. She's here. That's the 10th Camilla. Well, 11th actually, but the last one that I needed for plus 10, that is the best merge. Never mind, I was gonna say this is a meh banner, but this is the best banner. Okay, not the best banner, but it's pretty freaking good. And it ends as it began with a plus speed minus def version. That was my original Camilla, was also plus speed minus def, so just a nice little way to end that long journey to plus 10. Which just kind of ended out of nowhere, but I'm very happy that it finally did. Thank you, heroes with ploy skills. You may not have given me a 5-star, but you gave me something even better. Alright, for the smoke skills banner, I guess I want Sigurd because I don't have him. Kaze, I guess, wouldn't even be that bad because it'd be like a free merge. Nino is probably just fodder though. But I don't think any of them are that bad. We'll just try for Sigurd since I don't have him though. Come on, Sigurd. Nope, just Fur. Fur, why don't you have something useful? Now, I'm not going crazy, but there've been a lot of Micaiah banners, right? That's not just me going crazy. Anyway, we're trying for her again. Never mind, we're not trying for her again. We're trying for Lif, I guess. Give us the skeleton boy. It's just Ellawood. Ellawood, I don't need you. I wanted I wanted Lif. The skeleton man before he became a skeleton. Actually, I really wanted Micaiah, but we didn't get her either. But our next daily summon is Heroes with Vantage, and I really want a Sword Heart. He just seems so good with DC Vantage for like Aether Raid Vantage tanking. And I could use another unit that does that. So, well, I was going to say we were going to pull all the reds that showed up, but I guess we're just pulling this one red, so. Oh, well. Just a Paula. That's exciting. Rip. Oh, well. I do want him, but not enough to spend to keep pulling, so we'll just end it there, I guess. For heroes with ward skills, Lynn is definitely out. Don't need any more of her. No good fodder. I'd still like Sigurd because I don't have him, but Brave Ike is always tempting just because he's got pretty good fodder. Steady Breath is a weird skill. It's technically premium, but Brave Ike comes back relatively often, so it doesn't feel that rare compared to some other skills. Also, I tend to get him off focus a lot, so maybe that's just making it feel more common to me than it is. So I wouldn't mind Ike. I think I'm still going to try for Sigurd, though. Just because I don't have him, so he'd be something a little more unique. But Ike still definitely isn't a bad unit to pull at any time. Laszlo, however, has debatable uses. Very situational. If you want to run Axebreaker Lilina, pretty good. Otherwise, Alright, and at long last, this is, I believe, our final summoning focus for the daily summer event. And we're ending things with heroes with fortress skills, featuring Innes, Lucas, and Cliff. Gotta say, I don't have Innes. He's the only one I don't have on this banner, but I think I'd much rather get pull blue for Lucas or Cliff. If I pull a Lucas, I can merge him down into my 4-star plus 10 one and save 20,000 feathers and get his lance. And Cliff is just generally great fodder with his Fortress Def Res. So yeah, either one would be quite welcome. So just one blue orb to end things. Let's just pop this open and see what we get. Come on. Nope, just Matilda. Oh well, I still think I had pretty good luck with this overall. I mean, aside from when I got a little greedy and spent my orbs on Hero Fest. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest set of summons, but it also was far from the worst, so I really can't complain. Thank you, as always, for watching this little summer celebration. Until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brennan, signing out.